Got me with my my mini wheel today. We are at Marshall Lake in Flagstaff, Arizona. We're at pretty much the tail end of a big spring block of training, getting ready for the outdoor season. And it's all about hills today. So we got quite a big group going that aren't racing this weekend. Weini Kelati will be out here doing 3x3 minute, 2 minute, 1 minute up this hill and back down. And then we'll have a much bigger group of people going 1K up the hill, and then they'll do 3 sets of 400, 300, 200 with a half rest jog back down the hill. A little bit of power, strength, speed, hitting all the notches today.
Well, it's pretty exciting time of the year. I like this weather, except the wind, which is, I get used to it right now. It's Flagstaff, you know? I feel pretty good about my training. I took off for, after Worlds cross country, I just took 20 days not running at all. And as soon as I get back, I had to build back and it felt pretty good. I feel like I'm in a very good shape right now.
And then go up 2, and then go down a minute.
Okay.
And then you'll go up a minute, and then you'll have full rest down back to the start, I think. Yeah. So that'll be the sets. I know you know how to run something like this. Go be a little bit chill on that rest for the first set, maybe. See how you feel, kind of ease it out, and then go from there. Yeah.
And then it's a bit windy.
It is a little windy, yeah. So you'll probably have a headwind at some point and a tailwind at the other point. So yeah, just let it roll. Yeah. Honestly, this is probably about the hardest workout we do. Coming out to Marshall Lake, I think everyone gears up and no one makes a secret about that. I think even some of the athletes probably know this is gonna be more painful than racing. So what we look for is just a really good effort. Usually if everybody can work together to get it done, that's something we like to see. In the last couple of reps, the people that are feeling good, we cut them loose a little bit and let them see what they can do. But essentially just looking for a really good effort, hitting on all the notches that we're trying to go through.
I feel pretty good about the World Cross because going there, I know it's going to help me to be confident in my other races as it's like a big race. So doing that, it was like the best decision I've ever made. I know I struggled a little bit at the end I think it was especially the last lap of the race. But I just like to get 15th in Worlds. It means a lot, so I feel like I'm in a good hand this year, so ready to see what's gonna happen next.
We love Lake Mary, and this is kind of the Marshall Lake Road. So this is kind of an iconic hill for us and a couple other groups that train up here religiously. For us, we love it pretty much year round. No matter what time of the year, we're doing some sort of Marshall Lake hills. And oftentimes, I think I mentioned this earlier, it's the hardest thing we do. I think this K, then the 3x4-3-2 workout is probably the hardest workout anybody does on the team, or like if you ask them that's what it would be. So we do it to run hard and get fit, and you can do it however way you want. Like the hill's so versatile, sometimes we'll use the lower end, sometimes we'll use the upper end, and it's nice, you can get some tempo work on Lake Mary if you want to work that in as well.
How are you feeling now, having done the roads, driving across, to now just be focusing solely, what's at hand with the track season?
I love the roads, but doing the half marathon, I wasn't sure because it was my first half marathon ever, and I was like, oh, I don't know what's gonna be this, but I was confident based on my workout and all the training I've been doing. When I do the half marathon, and it just gives me more confidence, and I was like, if I can do half marathon, the 10K should feel easy. Before being a 5K runner, to do the 10K feels a little longer. Now it's the opposite. The 10K felt like almost as short as the 5K. So that helps me to stay focused on the track, and when I do the track to get the standard, and then I was like, oh wow, this is amazing. I'm just gonna do like half of the half marathon. Even less than half, I think, and that helps my confidence to get the standard. And cross country was fun as well. I did cross country, which is awesome. So
Now, looking ahead for the coming weeks, what is kind of your plan going forward, and what goals do you hope to accomplish?
Well, I want to do the 5K. That's what I'm getting ready for, because I like to focus one race at a time. Of course, the biggest goal is to make the team and at the US Olympic trials. But I have a 5K coming up right now. I'm just going to focus on that and see how fast I can run. That's going to help me to get ready for Olympic trials. And I'm going to try to make the team this year.
It's an Olympic year, and all of the athletes seem to bring a slightly different mindset to a year like this. And everyone manifests that a little differently. So I think, but what we can all agree on is we're stoked to have a big team. We're lucky enough to have a huge roster that we can work in together with. So this whole May has been great. We've had a majority of the track team here getting to train together, and I think we find a lot of power like training in a huge group setting. Even if that's just working in for half the workouts or something like that. So we've gotten a great month in with the team, and I think as far as May is concerned, we've gotten a great foundation going forward. So Weini's got that 10K standard, and she's been looking great in workouts. I think she's been feeling healthy. She took a bit of a break after cross, and now hasn't really lost much of a beat. So we're just trying to keep her healthy, keep her training, and keep her excited to race later, leading into the trials. It certainly is a different era in distance running. Everybody across the world is bringing their game, and all those standards are getting much faster. So we do our best to just put in the work, bring each other up. I think, again, being on a huge team helps everybody kind of measure their efforts up against that, and I think they know where they are relative to other people on the team, and they can measure that out pretty well. Again, you do get, nerves get a little higher in an Olympic year. I think everybody just cares a little bit more, and that's just the way of the sport. So I think we do a really good job leaning into the team aspect, and then also trying to make sure that each individual doesn't really get left behind. We do our best, so, but yeah, it's a competitive atmosphere right now, and I think it helps having that in practice so nobody gets caught off guard. Business as usual for Weini. I have this joke, just kind of Weini doing Weini things. She's fit, don't overthink it. A workout like that is just a grinder, so you just kind of put your head down and make it happen. I know, I'm sure you guys saw that she certainly has some gears up this hill and a pretty strong aerobic capacity. So excited to see that, and we'll just recover and get ready for the next one on Friday.
Today was an easy workout. I have done like a really hard workout. I did like a 2K reps, I think it was like last year or 2 years ago. That was the hardest workout. But today was like a little shorter. I know the 3 minutes is a little longer, but it was fine.
as we approach the trials, like, what do you think is going to be the biggest key for you to lock in and make that team?
Well, the biggest thing is just like making the team itself. Just being like a hard tactical race every year. But I feel like this year I get back my confidence, and I feel like, yes, I've been seeing these runners many times, and I want to be a part of them. I know it's going to be very competitive. We have an amazing women out there, but I want to be a part of them.